I think he actually took this fight for the naysayers and all this and all the people talking about the fight. I think he actually took the fight because he know that I'm a dog, and he want to prove his skills against the dog. So I'm gonna show y'all what happens when two dogs get in the ring.
I think he actually took this fight for the naysayers and all this, and all the people talking about the fight. I think he actually took the fight because he know that I'm a dog, and he want to prove his skills against the dog. So I'm gonna show you what happens when two dogs get in the ring to get a Tank. Has caused a little more talk in the sport once again, but this time his actions have left fans and analysts reeling over the past few weeks. Tank has been sending some seriously chilling warnings to Lamont Roach, leaving everyone wondering whether Roach will actually even get out of this alive. But in the latest warning, well, it seems Tank answered that it was a bold declaration that he passed to Lamont Roach at the recent press conference, but took it levels up when he attached it to one of his recent training videos captioned, "I'm going to end you, yeah." With those words, Tank made it clear that his mind games are in full force and he's ready to put his opponent on blast. Both mentally and physically, the heat between these two resurfaced after a recent interview discussing what had driven Tank to announce the cancellation of the fight. For a moment, it seemed like the fight was off. Fans were in full-blown panic mode, and rumors began to swirl about why Lamont Davis had pulled the plug on one of the most anticipated matchups of the year. And now that the rumors have intensified, I swear to you that you should leave them at home.
Now, I promise you, you better leave them home. You better leave the females home. On my mother, you better leave the females home and the kids. On my mother.
Yeah.
The woman's house on my mother, and the children on my mother. On his YouTube channel, Lamont Roach, who is always composed and professional, responded to a recent situation by addressing the rumors head-on and admitting that he didn't know why Tank had made that dramatic announcement. Roach said that Tank's unpredictable nature wasn't new, but it didn't faze him. "You know what you did dealing with, man? You're all dealing with a wild card," Roach said. Roach stated that he is punching and doing nothing that will harm me. He made it apparent that although Tank's crazy behavior could shock others, it wouldn't derail him from his game. Lamont Roach knows Tank Davis as well as he does. It goes beyond their amateur bouts. They've spent time together in camp, and he's seen Tank up close and personal whether he's in the ring with them or not.
Is as familiar with Tank Davis as he is. It goes beyond them fighting in the amateurs. They've spent time in camp together. He's been around Tank. He's seen Tank up close and personal, whether he's in the ring with them or not.
In spite of Tank's shocking claim, however, Roach assured fans that the fight was still scheduled and never canceled. "I already knew that, so just so you know, he scared you all a little." Roach clarified that Tank's statement was just another of his typical outbursts, but it didn't alter his focus. "I'm prepping for my greatest battle. So that's what I was focused about in the gym." Would you think about, even though Roach had no idea what caused Tank's outburst, he was quick to move forward and put his attention where it belonged, preparing for the showdown, which is still scheduled to be the main event for PBC's second event.
Are you and Gervonta friends?
Friends, probably.
Is it going to be hard to go in the ring and fight your friend?
Not at all.
Are you all going to be friends after?
Yeah, why not?
Either way it goes.
Both making money.
But you guys are making each other bleed.
Hopefully I just make him bleed.
Oh, true. Okay.
Of the year on March 1st, 2025 at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. However, with the fight officially back on track, one question remains. Why did Tank even do it in the first place? Why create such confusion when everything seems set? You and Gervonta's friends are probably going to be friends after the fight. I'm telling you not that you're going down in a night, but Tank's behavior has always been unpredictable, and this most recent move is just another chapter in the saga. However, the mind games have advanced to a new level. I say, round what I say.
Ninth round. What? I say ninth round.
You said ninth?
Yeah.
What's your response to that, Lamont?
Look, he got scared. Look. He looked at ninth.
I'm telling him, you saying you going down?
Round, you say, and yeah, what's your reaction to that Lamont look? He looked scared that night. Tank knows exactly what he's doing. He's a master of the mental side of boxing, disrupting, distracting, and overwhelming his opponents before they even step into the ring. Roach is no stranger to high-stakes fights, but this verbal spar with Tank may be his biggest challenge to date. Tank is giving Roach clear warnings that the fight won't be easy, and that he's not just fighting him in the ring. Tank says he's going to retire at the end of next year. Do you think he has one foot out the door? I think it was a mistake for him to say that, especially in front of me. I'm going to take advantage of him and show him why he shouldn't have said that.
He's going to retire at the end of next year. Do you think he has one foot out the door?
Yeah, for sure. I think that was a mistake for him to say that, especially in front of me. So, I'm going to just take advantage of him and show him why he shouldn't have said that, or why he shouldn't be contemplating that.
Or why he shouldn't be thinking about it. With his unexpected retirement announcement and his cryptic social media posts, Tank has previously used his unpredictable personality to generate controversy. Davis has always kept his supporters guessing, but this time it feels different because, as he has been attempting to demonstrate in every training video he has uploaded, his warning to Roach is a declaration of war rather than just noise. Tank is demonstrating to his opponent that he is prepared to give it his all and will stop at nothing to win. Underscore, the Soul Tank WY was afraid of him in 4 of his previous 5 fights.
4 out of his last 5 fights that's not scared of him.
Oh, wow.
Rolly was scared. Brian was scared.
Frank wasn't
Hector was
scared.
scared.
Frank
was terrified.
Frank wasn't scared.
Frank was terrified.
Brian was terrified. The stakes for this fight are higher than ever before. Gervonta Davis is already a formidable opponent in the boxing world. Anyone who enters the ring with him fears his knockout power, and his ability to take control of a fight from the first bell is unmatched. However, Lamont Roach isn't a pushover, and he certainly knows what he's up to better than any of us. Frank wasn't scared. He was terrified, man. Roach, who is among the top in the super featherweight division, is committed to demonstrating his ability to compete with the best. This is more than just a fight for the title, it's a fight for respect. Roach has the chance to show that he's more than just a stepping stone in Tank's career. While Tank's threats might seem intense, they're part of his strategy. He's trying to break Roach mentally before they even step into the ring. Davis wants to plant doubt in Roach's mind, hoping that it will give him an edge when the bell rings. But Roach, for his part, is determined not to let Tank get inside his head. He's staying focused, keeping his eyes on the prize and training harder than ever to be ready for whatever Tank throws his way. We fought twice in the same tournament. So, and we fought in the Junior Olympics and the regionals, and we fought in nationals, okay? But things just keep getting interesting around this fight. Last month, ES News shared a video on their YouTube channel.
We fought twice in the same tournament. So, yeah, and we fought in the Junior Olympics, in the regionals, and we fought in the nationals.
Revealing that the March 1st fight between Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach might break several gate records. For those unfamiliar, gate records refer to the revenue generated from ticket sales for a live event at the venue. This wasn't just a guess or a speculation, but a well-supported observation based on early ticket sales and the undeniable pull of Davis. Those purses and high heels for $130. How many pay-per-view purchases does this Roach Jr. have coming up? How many purchases do you think this makes, my brother? I mean, Frank and Tank made $350, and Frank wasn't exactly a champion. Rocha.
Stilettos, wearing them purses. How many pay-per-view buys does this Roach Jr. coming up for $130? How many buys do you think this does, my brother?
I mean, $350 is what Tank and Frank did, and Frank wasn't a champion. Roach has been around. He lost to Jamel Herring. He came.
He lost to Jamal Herring but returned. Ray Jackson, to put this into context, Onyx stated that by December, the Barclays Center's 10,000 seats had already been sold out. The arena can accommodate 19,000 people. Despite all the drama surrounding the March 1st event, including Davis's unpredictable behavior and his shocking social media posts, organizers have raised the ticket price, making it likely that the fight will break Barclays Center's gate sales record. This is significant because Davis has been selling out every venue he has fought at for the past 12 events in a row. His fight with Lamont Roach could be the 13th consecutive sellout, which is a testament to his immense star power in the sport. The question now is how much more Davis can get away with before his unpredictable personality catches up with him. This further demonstrates that despite the controversy and confusion surrounding his acts, his fan following remains devoted and prepared to pack the arenas to watch him in action. Lamont Roach, who has witnessed Davis's dramatic outburst, is left wondering how far his antics will go. There is a tipping point, and it's obvious that Roach is prepared to take advantage of Davis's chaos if the chance presents itself. Boxing fans have been eagerly awaiting the fight between the unbeaten Dan Davis and the former super featherweight champion Lamont Roach, and when tickets went on sale, fans didn't hesitate to buy them. Roach's comments on the situation show both his frustration and his composure in the face of everything. Look at you, tiny big bro. When the fight was officially announced, tens of thousands of seats at Barclays had already been sold, making it one of the most anticipated events in boxing history. However, with Gervonta Davis making waves with his unpredictable behavior, there is a sense of uncertainty. His recent social media posts regarding the fight being canceled shook fans to their core.
See, little big bro coming out with the upset. A lot of people are going to pick Tank going into that fight, but how do you see that playing out?
I see my brother walking out victorious. No, there's no doubt. Not because that's my brother, but because I seen him in.
The fighter, known for his emotional meltdowns and erratic behavior, managed to leave his followers in confusion once again. But as expected, the fight was never really off. Lamont Roach affirmed this, and it's evident that Davis's actions haven't depressed the supporters, who are eager to watch him compete despite his erratic temperament. For those who have been paying close attention to the sport, the build-up to the fight is about more than just the two men in the ring. The DMV area's fans have been especially vocal about this, and many are anticipated to make the trip. There is a rematch clause, so prepare for 2 fights, but yes, and after I defeat him the second time, I probably would ask the WBA and X to allow me to go up to 140 and fight Rio Davidson Roach. Their rivalry dates back to their amateur days. Going to Barclays to watch their respective fighters face off is about more than just a fight. It's about a personal grudge that has been simmering for years. The anticipation for what may be another record-breaking night.
It's a rematch clause, people, so get ready for 2 fights. But, yes, and after I beat him the second time, I probably would ask the WBA to let me go up to 140 and fight right.
At Barclays Center has increased along with the ticket prices for the event on March 1st. Davis, the WBA lightweight champion, has maintained his reputation as one of boxing's biggest stars. His capacity to attract large audiences and make enormous sums of money has made him one of the sport's most successful sportsmen. It's a really good fight, and as the fight draws near, all eyes will be on Davis and how he will continue to handle the pressure. I'm not looking at Lamont the way everyone else does, which is like, I know Lamont is a really good fighter, but this isn't no Frank Martin. While moving up in weight to challenge Davis for the lightweight title is a bold move that could redefine his career if he succeeds. Will it be enough? The fight is sure to be a spectacle, but the price that fans will have to pay to watch it is what has sparked controversy. In contrast, Pooch has remained composed despite all the drama surrounding his opponent.
I'm not looking at Lamont the way that everybody else look at Lamont. Like I know Lamont is a really good fighter. I'm not. This ain't no Frank Martin. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
It's a real good.
He has been in the gym getting ready for what will undoubtedly be the biggest fight of his career. No, I believe Lamont Roach is an amazing fighter, but he might be a little over his head when it comes to Gervonta Davis. To put it mildly, Davis is a beast, and he truly is. He is also a committed fighter when it comes to training. My entire family is from Washington, D.C. Don't bring them, my entire family. For what reason? I'm telling you, though, because they're coming to rejoice with me. He doesn't bring them, but this time, boxing's power brokers are observing the increasing annoyance, particularly as the industry continues to be dominated by piracy. The reduced prices for some other major events have prompted inquiries as to why some promotions.
No, I think Lamont Roach is a terrific fighter. He might be a little over his head with Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is, to say the least, he's a beast. He really is. He's a tremendous fighter. He's a dedicated fighter when it comes to training.
Such as TGB Promotions and former boxing champions continue to push the boundaries of pricing. It remains to be seen whether this strategy will succeed, but one thing is certain. Fans are willing to pay to watch Gervonta Davis, the self-proclaimed Kled King of boxing, in action. As the fight draws near, the excitement and buzz surrounding the event only increase. The organizations behind Davis's upcoming fight are sticking to the $79.99 price for the event, unapologetically charging the amount they believe the fight is worth. Claps, more powerful following his expected title defense against Roach on March 1st. WBA lightweight champion Steven Espinoza recently provided some insight into Tank's future plans. He has stated that he wants to face elite opponents going ahead. Espinoza described what this may entail.
My whole family is from DC. My whole family, like my entire family.
Don't bring them. Don't bring them.
For what?
Don't bring them. I'm telling you.
They gonna celebrate with me.
Don't bring them.
Pointing out that Davis might be aiming for fights with names like Shakur Stevenson and a rematch with Ryan Garcia because he thinks these are the types of bouts that will make a difference and attract both media and fans' attention. Yes, but again, they pick and choose, so it's just the way it is. The media also likes to criticize him, so you know I'm gonna get a lot of that backlash, but it's just the way it is. I'm not particularly attractive, so I'm more concerned with what I can do in the ring than with stories. All right, brother.
I'm gonna be his godfather.
Yeah, but again, they pick and choose, so it is what it is. And again, the media like to hate him too, so I'm gonna catch a lot of that backlash too. But it is what it is. I ain't really stunned that too much. I'm not worried about narratives. I'm worried about what I can do in the ring.
All right, brother. All right.